Hey everybody, Glecko here, back with yet another video. It's going to be another solo leveling video. What can I say? I'm really in love with this series. I really like the show. So, yeah. But in this video, even though you guys don't really need me to, I decided I'm going to go over the different type of ranks of hunters. As we all know, hunters are classified by what type of rank there are. So, and the rank determines their power. So, there's E rank, C rank, D rank, B rank, A rank, S rank, and then there's the national level hunter rank. Technically, even though national level hunters are S rank, their power is so far above regular S ranks that I put them in a whole nother category. Now, like I said earlier, I know you guys don't need me to go over this with you guys. You all know about Solo Leveling. It's a pretty well-known show, well-known manhwa. I get that, but hey, I really just wanted to make this video, so let's get started. All right, first up is going to be the E ranks. These are the weakest of all the hunters, right? E ranks are so weak that they are basically mocked and disregarded by other hunter ranks, and also they're so weak that E ranks actually can't really make a living via hunting because they're not strong enough to really kill the more powerful beasts to get the more valuable essence stones and, in compensation on that. And it should have been noted that I should have said this earlier, but the lower ranks, E, C, and D, they generally don't get signed to contracts with major guilds. So they're kind of like freelancers. So they're not only are they weaker, but their job is much, much harder and they get much less pay. So I got a lot of sympathy for these guys. And you're commonly going to see C and D rank level hunters. Those are the more common. And I do believe the only there are E rankers who fight sorry, I got something in my throat. Excuse me. Okay, there are E rankers who become hunters, but some quit after a while. Others never really get started. And then you have those like Sun Jinu, who was the weakest of all hunters, who did it because it was a way to provide for his mom and his school. And his sister's schooling. So, yeah, E rank hunters, my heart goes out to them. Next up is going to be, not these guys with the picture coming up after that, it's going to be the C and D ranks. We're going to lump all these guys in together. These are going to, like as I said in the previous, with the previous picture, these are going to be the most common type of hunters you got. Well, I guess we could add B ranks in there, but we'll do B ranks in there. So C and D ranks. These are guys who actually got a little bit going on. You got some mages who can use a little bit of fire magic, such as Kim Chul. You've got really it's just mages and tanks, low skilled mages and tanks. But these are the guys who, there'll be a raid. They'll show. You'll see a gate will pop up open if a major guild can't get to it. These lower ranks will handle it. They're actually by the association, not by a guild, the Hunters Association. They'll be there. These 10, because there are a lot of corrupt ones, but these are your average Joes, should I say? These are your. If I had to classify them, these would be your average Joes. These are the guys who wake up. Gig workers. That's basically what they would be. Because I'm gonna take back the average Joes. I want to use that for someone else. All right. So yeah. Again, it sucks to be a C and D rank because you can't. It's hard to get with a major guild, but you're much better off than an E rank. So yeah. All right. Next up is the B ranks. Alongside A ranks. Once you're confirmed to be a B or A, like whether you reawaken or whether you are actually, awakened as a B or A rank, these are your only two chances to really be sent to a major guild. Other than that, you're pretty much, other ranks either need to hope to reawaken to a B or S rank or higher rank, or just it is what it is. We've seen a variety of different type of B rankers, and mostly we've seen healers. There's Jo Hee, even though she really did get ranks, raids with C and D ranks. This was because she was kind of afraid, but she was very timid. But so there's Park Hye-jin, and I don't really remember what her class was, but she seems to be a mage type, maybe even a healer. I don't know. There was the healer with the Hunters Guild Strike Force. There was a B rank, and actually part of the second strike team from the Hunters Guild had, I believe it was 6 A ranks and either 4 or 3 D ranks. We saw a healer. We saw a like a brawler type character. So they and there are some B rank warriors or tanks. So, and we also know a few B rank assassin classes because of the assassin who was with the Hunters Association assassin guy, who I forget what that gate's called, but the guy who killed the criminals because they did something to a guy's daughter, and then he went and did it for fun. So B ranks are where we really start to see variety pop in. If I had to B ranks, I say B ranks are fairly common. I don't know, but I say B ranks would be like your middle class people, middle class blue collar workers, probably signed with a guild or something like that. All right. Now next up is going to be the A ranks. These are going to be your upper. These are the guys who. These guys kind of got it good. They are, they're powerful, but they're not on par with that of S classes. But they are like, if you awaken as an A rank, you've got it made. A ranks like B ranks come in a variety of many classes. There are assassin classes. There are tank classes that such as Kim Chill, the guy from the White Tiger Guild who was involved in the Red Gate incident. He's actually he was a former guildmate of Park Hye-jin, but he tried to kill her because he was a little coward. But there's tanks, there's mages like the various mages we saw with the Hunters Guild strike team. I know they're there, but I don't believe we saw any archers or anything like that. There are summoners. There's these A ranks have got a decent amount of mana. So if you ever got sent to the world of solo leveling, you definitely want to be an S rank. But if you can't be an S rank, A is what you should try to aim for. I believe when S ranks are the best, but when an A rank emerges and a guild snaps up an A rank, I believe that makes him super happy. Yeah. Though it should be noted that even though A ranks are varied in skill set and varied in power, not even A ranks can handle some of the more tougher dungeons that appear later on in the series, such as upper end A rank gates, some regular A rank gates, and definitely an S rank gate. But still, it takes a big strike force just to handle a strike force of 6 S ranks just to handle a regular A rank gate. So still, they're powerful, but not all that. But now, the S ranks. These are the celebrities of the world. In fact, an S rank is such a big deal. When Sun Jinwoo was confirmed to be an S rank, there was a news conference. His face was flashed all over the TV. The entire country of Korea saw that he was S rank, and also, I forgot my train of thought. Such a big deal that everyone see, yada yada yada. Oh right, when S ranks are such a big deal that Lee Min-sung, a very famous and controversial actor who became an A rank, he was holding a press conference. The moment they found out that Sun Jinwoo was an S rank, the reporters threw Min-sung to the side and were all focused on Sun Jinwoo. S ranks are so valuable that when they appear, they're probably gobbled up. When they appear, there are guilds just lining up to talk to them, such as when Sun Jinwoo was confirmed to be an S rank before it was officially announced, and a recruiter for the White Tiger Guild was desperate to talk to him. And Choi Jung-in, another S rank, when he saw how powerful Sun Jinu was very interested in getting to recruit him. And Baek Young-ho, the guild master of the White Tiger Guild, was dead set on getting Sun Jinu to join him until he realized it was a lost cause and then said, yeah, well, guess we can't do that. And there's another dark side to S ranks. S ranks are so powerful that if they break the law, there's nothing that the governments or they can really do. They're officially above the law. I would consider them to presidents and kings, but there's, as you all know, as you can tell, there's another group that fits that bill a little bit more. But they're definitely high, like eight. Like A ranks would probably be celebrities in terms of with their power and all that. But S ranks, like A ranks would be like B-list celebrities. S ranks would be like A-list celebrities. They live in the most luxurious of homes. They have money. They got money to just throw around. They're rich. They're powerful. S rank. If you get an S rank, if you're S rank, you are blessed. With that being said, though, a lot of S ranks tend to be either evil or cruel or just conceited. See Won Dong-soo, Goto Ryuji, and Choi Jung-in. Choi Jung-in, the guild master of the Hunters Guild. Choi Jung-in is a very decent and cool guy. And he himself, when he talks to Sun Jinu, even admitted that he'd become quite conceited. But yeah. And much like the other ranks, A and B particularly, S ranks are varied in their roles. You have S rank healers, you have S rank mages, you have S rank tanks, you have S rank archers. And this actually is one of my grips with the S rank, with the ranking system, because I always thought that even though they weren't exactly on par with they weren't like necessarily a tank, I always thought every S rank had more strength than an A rank tank or an A rank warrior. And that very well may be the case, but it does seem that your class will determine a little bit of your skill set, because we see that Myeong Bing Sung, S rank healer. Sorry guys, I butcher names. Please forgive me. He had strength and combat ability on par with that of an A rank. So that's just a personal grip of me, but S ranks are very valuable, so much so that other countries will try to either eliminate or purge S ranks from an existing country if they could. For example, the guild master of the leader of the Japanese Hunter Association, the equivalent, not the equivalent, but the leader of the Japanese Hunter Association actually sent the Japanese S ranks to Jeju Island with the Korean teams with the hopes of sabotaging the mission to eliminate all of the S ranks from South Korea. Because that would, S ranks basically dwarf entire militaries in terms of power. And we also saw that America actually purged Won Dong-soo from South Korea, angering the South Koreans, and a lot of South Koreans thought Won Dong-soo was a traitor for that. Because S ranks were just so valuable, and in South Korea they appear to be so rare. Also, forgot. Well, hang on. Oh, right. Also, we saw that the American government also tried to purge Sun Jinu from South Korea once they saw how powerful he was in the battle against the Ant King Baru. But speaking of that, even though they are powerful, there are some S ranks do have a limit, as in they're not like all powerful. Like, for example, S ranks can't handle an S rank gate on their own. No S rank can. It takes either a strike team full of S ranks or an entire army of hunters in general. Prime example, the S rank gates in Japan, the S rank gates in South Korea, the first ever S rank gate, Kamish. The single dragon that came through and decimated, I believe, the western coast of America. It took over 100 S-rank hunters to battle him, and only 5 survived. We're gonna get to those 5, so let's wait. But they're tough, man. I mean, these and then there's the S-rank gate in Japan that unleashed a bunch of giants. I'm not even talking about the main, the more you know, there was an S-rank who put up a barrier to block the giants, but they still got through. But the weaker giants was too strong for the Japanese S-rank hunters and the foreign S-rank hunters who came to help, such as Tawada and Hoshino Minoru. And then there's Jeju Island. We all know Jeju Island. The initial S-rank gate couldn't be stopped. The Ant King Baru wasn't even there, but the ants flooded the island, and there was like 3 raids before the 4th raid, and the Korean team just could not stop them. They could not end the ants. They had to actually abandon the island and just hope that the ants starved to death. They actually lost an S-rank on that on the 3rd raid, and that's when they decided they weren't going to go back. They only the Korean hunters only returned to that island because they realized the ants were evolving and would eventually be able to leave the island. But even then, they teamed up with the Japanese hunters to do it, and they would have still been eliminated had it not been for Sun Jinu. So, and Choi Jong-il also admitted to one of his subordinates that even though he was considered the ultimate weapon in terms of his firepower, he alone could not clear an upper A-rank gate. But that's enough of the S ranks. Now let's get to the kings, the presidents, the not literally the gods, but just the S rank to the S ranks, the national level hunters. There are only 5 of these guys. They wield so much power that they are effectively compared to nations. In fact, they were named the national level hunters because it was those 5 who finally put an end to Kamish during the first ever S rank gate. And to award them, the government's basically awarded them with the authority to do whatever. They have authority over their own body. They wield so much power. They are a nation unto themselves. We see this with Thomas Andre and his unbelievable power in his fight against Sun Jinu, his telekinesis, his black hole creation, his spirit body manifestation. We see Thomas Andre battling a god. He went up against Raken, the beast monarch. Briefly held his own, even though Raken was not serious. But he did far better than any S-rank could have. We see this with the Chinese S-rank hunter. He had so much power that he was able to wipe out a horde of A-rank ants that were approaching his island with just a swing of his sword. And he actually was bored at that because he thought it wasn't really a challenge. Should be noted that S-rank on the island, Kenzo, he fought a couple of A-ranked ants and was actually wounded. So the difference in power is stark. And then we have Christopher Reed, who produced flames so powerful, so hot, so intense that it took 14 S-rank mage-type hunters, and it took 1,000 firefighters, 1,000 to put that. Initially, I thought it was hundreds, but then I reread, went back over the story. It was 1,000. I say, whoo, that's some firepower right there. And I actually made a video. I don't know if I put it out, but I believe, yeah, I did. I basically compared an S-rank hunters versus national level hunters. And in that video, I wanted to talk about just how much more powerful a national level hunter was compared to a regular S-rank. And I estimated that a national level hunter was basically the equivalent of 20 S-ranks. But even though they're powerful, it should be noted they themselves are not all powerful, as they have been beaten by monarchs, and it took 5 of them to beat Kamish along with hundreds of other S-ranks. But that's going to be this video. I'm Gleko. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all on the flip side. See ya.